Phoebe Gonzalez, November 15, 2017, week 3, Bacterial Morphology and Staining Techniques. Exercise number 1, direct and negative stains. So here I have cleared my work area, gathered all my materials needed for this exercise, and also wearing my safety goggles, face mask, apron, and goggles. So we are going to start with a blank slide and labeling it 1 direct M, which means 1 for slide 1, direct meaning direct stain, and M, which means mouth, or which stands as mouth. After we have labeled our slide, we turn it over and draw a dime-sized circle. And then turning back our slide where the label is facing up. Next, we get a sterile swab and scrape the inside of our mouth, scraping our teeth and gums. Once we have swabbed our mouth, we apply that and smear it to the slide, making a circular motion. Then allowing it to completely dry. Once our slide has completely dried off, we would need to heat fix our sample using the tea candle and using the clamp to hold on to the slide. We are going to pass the slide over to the flame 5 times. And then allowing this to cool off at least 10 minutes. So once the slide has cooled off, we are going to start staining our slide. Putting our slide sample in the staining tray and adding 1 to 2 drops of crystal violet or the gram stain number 1 within the circle of our slide, and just leaving it or letting it sit for at least 60 seconds, for about 60 seconds. So once it has sit for about a minute, we then rinse it off and gently blot the slide using a paper towel, and our slide should look like this. Next, we have our indirect stain. So once again, we get a blank slide and label it 2 negative M, 2 meaning second slide, negative, and in the mouth. So once we have labeled our slide, we are going to get our Congo red stain. Before we go get our red stain, Congo red stain, make sure to cut the tip of it. And just placing a single drop on the slide. Then we get another sterile swab and scrape the inside of our mouth around the teeth and gums. And once we have scraped the inside of our mouth, we are going to place the swab into the drop of the Congo red stain and just try to agitate the sample. That way the cells transfers from the swab to the stain. Next, we get a clean blank slide and try to spread the Congo red stain across the slide. Once we have spread the Congo red stain, we are going to go ahead and let that slide dry. And once it has dried, we are going to go ahead and put it in the microscope and view the slides. And here, this picture is the direct or the slide number 1, which is direct stain, and on high magnification. And this is our slide 2, also on high magnification. And that concludes exercise number 1.